Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Great to see you. Things went a little sideways, technically, right about the time I was hitting the go live button. So that's why we're a couple minutes late here today. Hopefully, you can see me okay. Hopefully, you can hear me okay, which was the issue last week. So if you can't hear me right now, please say something in the chat box and I will try to address the situation. If you can hear me, that means I was able to fix the issue from before, which is terrific. In any case, I'm assuming you can hear me. I can certainly hear me. I can see me. I hope you can see me. Welcome to Loosen the Screws Live. It is Friday, and we're going to do a quick grounding exercise today. This is going to be quick. This is simple. This is easy to learn. This is easy to master. This is easy to use. This is a technique that you can use during times of stress. It's also great to use during times of calm to sort of build up your reservoir of internal calm, that internal resource. Hi, I hope you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me, okay? Thanks. So this resource is great in times of stress, great in times of calm to build up that reservoir of internal calm so you have access to that resource whenever you need it. This is also a great technique to use sporadically throughout your day, a few times, 2 or 3 times through the day. You can set a timer, you can do it randomly. It's the sort of thing, in the course of our day-to-day life, sometimes we sort of lose track of ourselves, lose track of perhaps how grounded, connected, and present we are with our surroundings, with what's going on internally, either physically or emotionally. So by using the technique I'm about to get into here, to become more grounded, to become more present, to activate sort of that mindful awareness of what's going on in your life and around you, so that we don't spend so much time trapped in our head and we're less prone to spiraling into anxiety, stress, worry, that sort of thing. Okay, so very simple grounding technique. You can actually, I like to stack this with a self-hypnosis technique where you sort of segue from the portion of the technique I'm about to teach you into some deeper self-hypnosis, which I'll talk about here in just a minute or two. Okay, but for the purposes of what we're going to do now, you can think of this as a simple grounding technique. I like to call this the 3-2-1, which is a little different than another 3-2-1 relaxation technique I like to teach as well. So simply what you do is you allow yourself to take a deep breath. You allow yourself to become settled in your space. So we can do that together right now. Just even doing that can have a beneficial effect over the course of your day. So I encourage you to several times throughout the course of the day to take a second and just take a deep breath in. And now simply what I want you to do is to look around and notice 3 things that you see. 3 things that you can see. For me, I see a plant, see a jacket on a hook, I see the corner of my window. And then 3 things you can hear. So I can hear the fan of my computer. I can hear some cars in the distance. And I can hear the house settling. And then 3 things you can feel. So I feel myself, my weight supported by, I feel myself swallowing. I feel the air on my skin. Okay, so you do that for yourself. 3 things you see, 3 things you hear, 3 things you feel. And then 2 things. Okay, 2 things you see. It can be the same thing or they can be something else. Ideally, you will allow yourself, you allow your attention to be drawn to something else. So what do I see? I see my face on the monitor in front of me. I see a light on the camera on the computer. Two things I hear. Again, I hear the fan on the computer. I just heard my cat outside. Two things you can feel. Feel that my hands are a little bit cold, and I feel that my mouth is a little bit dry. Okay, and then you advance to one thing. So what's one thing you see? I see my gray paint on the wall. One thing you hear, I hear some water in the pipes. And one thing you feel, I feel my shirt on my shoulders. I feel calm inside. Whatever it is you see, you hear, you feel. Those three things. Just giving yourself a moment to walk through those things. What are you doing? First of all, you're taking a deep breath, you're becoming present, you're becoming grounded. And by identifying three things you see, three things you hear, three things you feel, and working down to then one, you are reconnecting with your senses, you are reconnecting with the environment around you, and you are stepping away, you are shifting your awareness, your attention away from any thoughts that might be racing, any thoughts you might have about the past, the future. You are bringing yourself into the present moment, which helps diffuse feelings of stress and anxiety, helps diffuse feelings of worry, and helps build that reservoir of calm within you. So again, this is something that you can use when you're feeling stressed out. This is a great one that I like to teach to young people and kids. If the situation or circumstances become a little overwhelming or a little intense, this can help you sort of narrow the focus, right? So if there's a lot going on, if you're feeling a lot of stuff, this allows you to narrow your focus on what your senses are interacting with, what is real. That's the other thing about stress, anxiety, worry. Those are products of our imagination, products of our mind. So by focusing on what is real, focusing on what is actual, what is in the world around us, we're able to step away from some of those feelings, thoughts, sensations that are being produced by mind, which again can have an outsized impact on how we feel. So this will help you feel grounded. This will help you feel more present. This will help you feel more balanced. The more you do it, the more you will able to restock that reservoir of calm within you. The more you do it, the more you will feel like you have control over your ability to feel more grounded, to feel more present, and to feel less stressed and anxious, which, as we know, is exactly why we're here. This is why we do this every week, to help all of us use simple tools that are easy to learn, easy to use, to help us have more control over how we think, how we feel, how we act, so that we can indeed loosen the screws on stress and anxiety. As ever, if you have any questions for me about any of these techniques, about how to use them, about how to think about them, let me know. If there are any techniques that I haven't covered that you're curious about, if there's any techniques that I've covered that you would like to revisit, of course, that's why I'm here. That's why we're here. Creating community built around tools, hacks, and actionable advice to help make life more comfortable and a better fit for all of us as humans. So again, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you to those of you who were able to join me here today. I'll be back again next week. Also, this is a great time to let you know a week from tomorrow, I will be hosting a special event on Zoom focused on getting better sleep. I will be teaching the Unstoppable Sleep System. It is a system I teach people to help get control over how well you sleep. We will also have a group hypnosis component in there, which will allow you to better absorb the techniques I teach and start to unwind some of the subconscious habits, some of the subconscious routines, some of the subconscious stories you might be telling yourself around sleep. So it's a great package. I'm doing it at a special price to make it accessible to everyone. So I certainly hope to see some members of this group there next week. All right. Thanks for checking it out today. Again, I'm Jordan. This is Loosen the Screws. We'll see you again next time. Thanks so much.